Mike Williams steps in center circle for Campbell. And Tyler Kilborn for the Indians. All right, we're set to go from Girard. The official steps in. There is a toss, tap, controlled by Williams, but it comes down to O'Hara, and he comes down left to right, drives hard to the baseline, and is blocked and fouled.
It's going to be Valerius early on, it looks like. Yep.
First foul of the game. It is on Valerius. Baseline into O'Hara. Shoots from 12. Around and off. Rebound down to Cam Collins. Down the floor to Jackson and tight up and in. Aaron Jackson from Collins. 2-0 Campbell on it first. Jackson Williams into the front court for Girard. Backs off top of the key. Still on the dribble. Passes right side to Bello. Down to Brown. Left side to Williams. Drives to the free throw line. Shut off. He'll give it up to O'Hara. To Brown. Now to Kilborn. Takes it to the key. Left to right. And throws it in the right corner. Too wide for Williams to get two out of bounds. Campbell ball. 2-0. Red Devils lead it. Just underway from Girard. Jim Evans along with Bob Gavalier. And Cam Collins takes it into the front court. Girard in a man-to-man. Valerius works on O'Hara. Passes to Toledo. To Collins. Right in the lane on the jump step. Give it back to Toledo. Right baseline to Williams. No shot. Work it out front left to Collins. Just over a minute gone here, first quarter. Campbell in. They work from right to left. Williams between the circles, holds it high, gives it up to Toledo. Now low right to Williams. Backing in on Kilborn, turns, shoots, can't score from 5. Rim glass and down to Valerius, back up and in. George Valerius, 4-0 Campbell. Back the other way, Brown. Into the paint, scoops it up, won't go. Slapped around, Brown had it, lost it right in the lane. Pile up, Kilborn has it, gets it off to Williams, pumps from 10 and hits. Justin Williams, 4-2 Girard.
It was a good possession for them because it looked like they missed the shot and Campbell was getting ready to go down at the other end, but instead they were scrappy that time and able to get the bucket.
Valerius out on top, passes off to Collins, drives to the basket coming to the right side, and he's fouled on the way.
On Deontay Brown.
And it is on Brown. So each team with a foul now. Just about 2 minutes gone. Opening set, 4-2 Campbell.
All right, now Dylan O'Hara on Valerius. So this is going to be a tough matchup. It looks like Girard might drop him into a zone here.
Yeah, they are right now. So that'll slow the tempo down. Probably a little more with what they want to do. But like you said, they can shift gears and play any style of game. And Collins with a long three from the right corner, no good. Girard bust out, and Bello to the basket, walk with the ball. .5:39, first quarter. 4-2 Campbell. Toledo will walk it up. Bounces right side to Jackson. Campbell in to Collins. Valerius left arc. Pours and can't score on the three. And O'Hara runs it down left wing. Brings it back the other way. Then passes back to Brown, top of the key. Picked up by Collins. Campbell in the man-to-man. Brown backs up center circle. Bounces it off Kilborn. He gives it up to Bello. Now to Brown, right arc, back to Bello. Now to O'Hara, left side. 3 for 3, he's got it. Dylan O'Hara. And Girard gets his first lead at 5-4.
It was a good job by O'Hara. Went around a screen, got open. The player kind of got lazy that time. Didn't get around the screen fast enough, and O'Hara hits a 3.
Here's Campbell working the offense. Williams whips it off on the left side to Collins. Now to Jackson. He'll shoot the 3. Wide right, no good. O'Hara with a board. Indians back the other way. They lead at 5-4. Now it's Williams on the right side. Off to Brown, top of the key. Dribbles into the circle, passes off to Bello. He shoots the 3. Rim. Glass, back to the rim, and then down no good to Williams. To Valerius. Brings it down the floor. He's going to drive to the right side and kick it right corner to Collins, and he walked with the ball. Nightliner Embroidery and Screen Print will customize just about anything with your logos or artwork. Right down the street, 16 West Liberty Street, Girard. Or call 545-8108. Coming down to halfway, 5-4. Girard on top. They between the circles to O'Hara, right side, trail away, flat. And it comes down to Collins. Back the other way, Campbell in. Collins on the dribble, into the paint, tries to deal it back to Blair, stolen by O'Hara. Bounce down the floor to Williams, lays it up, and in. Good bust out for Girard. Chaston Williams with 4, 7-4. Girard on top, back the other way. Toledo drives in the right side, and his shot blocked from behind, clean by Williams, but it comes up to Jackson in the left corner, so Campbell resets. Now it's Toledo, left wing. Bounce down low, left to Williams, plugs it in. Nice pass.
Yeah, that was a nice give and go that time, and both these teams, I think the coaches are going to be happy they're running their offenses very well. They're just, the defenses are eliminating one shot now, so not too many extra chances for both teams.
7-6 Girard, they're in. O'Hara coming left to right, hands it off to Williams, right at key, back to O'Hara. Check by Jackson, down to Brown, shoots a 3, left wing, won't go. And the rebound down to Jackson, off to Valeris. Out of control in traffic, right in the lane, throws it up off the glass. The chip shot no good. Scramble for the rebound on the left baseline, and it's out of bounds and will be who? Campbell ball.
Yep.
Campbell in. A couple of guys will sit down for the Red Devils. Checking in Ryan Luciano and Ray Rue. He's the only underclassman on the floor for Campbell. 7-6 Girard on top. Campbell ball. It's into Blair's left corner. Picked up by Williams. Lobs it out front to Jackson. Front left. Jackson still with it. Directs traffic. Working on his zone now. Almost a 3-2 zone. Now Valeros has it. Walks right to left. Passes off to Luciano. Front left. 2:30 to play. First quarter. Now it's Williams working on the left side to Valeros. Long 3. Too much off the back of the rim. Down to Williams of the Indians. And he's fouled coming back the other way. Yep. Missed the call.
Maybe he stepped out
Luciano.
Luciano.
His first, team second. 7-6 Girard on top. Their ball backward in. Campbell on the man-to-man. Chaston Williams, who was Charlie's play of the game. We're here a while back against Lakeview. Brings it down the left side. Pulls up, pulls the trigger from 8. Won't go. Bounces down off the rim to Mike Williams. Hands it back to Valeris. Campbell in. Right side. Jackson all alone. 3 bills. Nope, can't cash it. Mike Williams rebound, and the deal back won't go short. Too deep under the basket. Bounces down to O'Hara. Sends it down the right side. On the bust out to Brown. Sticks it. He's fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Deontay Brown makes it 9-6.
That's going to be a big one. That's on Valeris. That's his second, so he's going to have to sit for a little while.
And he will do so just like that. Toledo comes back in. Biggest lead of the game, 9-6. Girard on top, and Deontay Brown trying for the three-point play. Too thick, no good. Rebound Campbell. They work the offense. Under 2 minutes to go, first quarter. 9-6 Girard. Don't forget, you can see tonight's game starting Thursday at 7 o'clock on Armstrong 20 and 100. Check it out on YouTube as well. Go to Armstrong and put in Campbell Girard. And here's Aaron Jackson right in the lane with a chip shot. He hits it. Makes it 9-8. Girard in. O'Hara dribbles out in front, lobs it inside to Bello, and he's pushed, getting in tight. Girard's a good passing team.
Well,
fouls on
Aaron Jackson. So they're playing together for a long time, and they just know where each other is at in the court. And a couple of very unselfish players here. If you're not having trouble shooting, that's the way you get other guys into the game by making some nice passes, get those guys going.
14th foul on Campbell. 9-8 Girard. Chaston Williams works it left side, whips it on the cut to Kilborn, knocked away, taken away by Toledo. Dribbles on the right side, loses it. And it's grabbed by Ray Rue. Thought he was going to go back up, but he lost the handle. It's knocked out of bounds, and there's a foul.
That was on Kilborn.
59.3 to play, first quarter. Baseline in. Rue will get it in and try to, and he does so to Williams, left corner. He dribbles on Bello, takes him left to the key, and goes back front left to Toledo. 9-8, Girard with the lead. And they have led by as much as 3. That's the biggest lead.
Girard doing a good job. They're switching up a lot on defense. Now it looks like they're in a man-to-man defense, and then they drop back into that 3-2 zone.
Toledo now holds the ball between the circles. Looks over to Coach Senborn. Comes to his right. Now passes off to Luciano. He works on the dribble from right to left. He holds up. Passes to Rue. Back to Luciano. Drives the left baseline. Up with the runner. Got it. Ryan Luciano pushes Campbell back on top. 10-9. 14 seconds. First quarter. Here's Girard. O'Hara dribbles into the paint. Pulls up. Shoots. Scores. 5 for O'Hara. 11-10. Girard regains the lead. 1 second. Half-court heave before the buzzer. Short. And that will do it for our first quarter. Wasco Funeral Home promotes your participation in planning your loved one's funeral. Wasco Funeral Home, the official sponsor of Campbell Memorial Red Devils basketball here on 570 WKBN. All right, we've got 1 quarter in. We head to the second with our score. Girard 11, Campbell 10. Here on the Baird Brothers Tuesday game of the week on 570 WKBN.
Watch TV everywhere with Armstrong. Now you can download apps from your favorite networks directly to your tablet or smartphone. Use your Armstrong password to verify. Sign in once and start watching. You'll have access to full-length episodes, special features, and much more. Use your apps anywhere, in your home or on the go. It's so convenient. TV everywhere from Armstrong. One wire, infinite possibilities.
Back at Girard's second quarter underway, brought to you by Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods. And while we're away, Aaron Jackson drained a triple for Campbell to put the Red Devils on top, 13-11. Girard had a chance, couldn't connect. Campbell coming back the other way, losing the ball. And heading back down the other way for Girard, Shasta Williams is fouled by Mike Williams, his first team fifth. Jim Evans along with Bob Cavalier, 13-11. Campbell on top. Indians work the offense on the man-to-man, and they call Williams out front in the key for traveling.
Yeah, it's 5th turnover for Girard here, and it looked like Campbell dropped back into a 2-3 zone, kind of confused them a little bit.
Just about a minute gone now, second quarter. Campbell in. Luciano all alone, long 3, right side, threat. Ryan Luciano off the bench with 5. Biggest lead of the game now, 6. Here are the Indians. Girard. O'Hara has it on the left side. Passes center circle to Brown. And working on the man-to-man. Pass left side intended for Scannahar. Also in the game, knocked away. Almost picked off by Williams, but it goes out of bounds. And it stays with Girard. Cam Collins checks in. Back in for Campbell. Jackson sits down. Shasta Williams out in front for Girard. Off to Kramer. Top of the key, bounce off to O'Hara. Front right. Trying to get to Scannahar on the curl in the lane, and he's grabbed the foul.
That's going to get Williams
6th, and that's Williams 2nd. 16-11. Campbell on top. A different game tonight in the first matchup. Girard ball baseline in. Into Williams. Drives in the lane, up at the runner. Too much. Chunks it back of the rim. And it bounces down to Nico Bednarik in the ball game for Campbell. Red Devils work the offense. Toledo, center circle. Dribbles out front on Williams. Passes right corner to Luciano. In his office for the 3. Can't hit it. And there's a push off on the rebound. And I think they'll call Jalen Rich in the game for Campbell over the back. There it is, yeah, his first team 7.
And it's 1-1 situation.
Yep. Just about 2 minutes gone. Second quarter, 16-11 Campbell. And that's the biggest lead of the game by either team. But Girard in the bonus now. And here's Chaston Williams. Steps up with 4 points so far. Too thick, no good on the front end. And Toledo way up for the rebound. Bounces off to Collins. Brings it into the front court. Campbell in to Toledo. Bednard. Luciano, who walk with the ball. 5:47 first half.
A couple of rough trips down for Campbell. A couple of turnovers and then a poor shot. So they're getting out of the rhythm. Even their defense is kind of keeping them in the game right now.
Chaston Williams walks it up for Girard into the front court. Has it right arc. Picked up by Luciano. Backs up point right. Off the screen. Takes it to the free throw line to O'Hara. Left of the lane. Shoots. Can't score from 8. Kilburn runs it down on the baseline. Inside O'Hara, he plugs it in. Nice deal. O'Hara with 7. 16-13 Campbell. Collins into the front court. Point left. Takes it to the left wing. Smothered by O'Hara. Scoops it back to Rich, who gives it off to Toledo. Top bounces off to Luciano. Hands it off to Collins coming right to left. Now to Rich. Left arc. He gives it up to Bednard, who tries to whip it inside on the give and go, and it's knocked out of bounds. And it will stay with Campbell. They lead it 16-13.
Actually, a good look, just a little bit higher. He's throwing it to Rich. If he got it a little higher, that would have been an easy layup.
Ball's into Toledo. Pours and can't score on the triple left corner, and it bounces down to O'Hara. He brings it down, passes off to Brown. Into the key, and he is fouled on the way, making his move. Great first step off the dribble by Deontay Brown.
Cam Collins.
Foul goes on Cam Collins, his first. Team 8. Deontay Brown averaging right around 10 points per game, in with 2 so far. Dip steals. Good. Tonight's Girard basketball brought to you in part by Santeese's Girard IGA Marketplace, locally owned and operated by the Santeese family for over 60 years. Brown's second shot, got it. 16-15 Campbell. They're in. Girard into man-to-man. Toledo has it left side. Off the screen by Bednard. Takes it in the key in traffic, and he's called for traveling. .425 first half. 16-15 Campbell. We are running half-court offense. Standahar on the left side. Gives it up to Brown. Now to Kilburn and key to O'Hara. He's double-teamed. Has to back out on the point. O'Hara on the dribble. Kicks it off to Williams in the left corner. Trying to move on Collins. Can't shake him. Slides out on top. Passes to Standahar. Now to Kilburn left side. Left of the lane to O'Hara. And he travels.
These guys are calling it tight here today.
Boy, they sure are.
The only thing, if you're Campbell, you're upset. Girard only has 2 fouls on him. So, of course, that zone's kind of helping because it's what's forcing is Campbell right now just settling for that 3-point shot right now. They're not really taking it inside with that zone.
16-15, Campbell on top. Working the offense. Jackson back in the game, has it left side to Toledo, to Rich, right side. Now to Bednard between the circles. He deals to Toledo. Back to Jackson on the point. Picked up by Kilburn. Jackson still with it. Right to the key. Fires. In and out. And it comes down to Chaston Williams, and he's shoved, I believe, by Rich.
Yeah, Rich going over the back. Good move by Coach Hand around it. This zone is really causing trouble right now. Oh, no, they called it.
No.
They called an offensive foul.
Yeah, they call it on Logan Cochran. And inbound Campbell. Jackson with 3 on the point, no good. And back the other way is Geyer in the ball game. Off the Kilburn, right of the basket. It comes down to Bernard, almost walked. And he deals it off to Jackson. He's flashing for the cash-in and has it. He's fouled. What do they call offense? I don't think so.
Nope.
Well, again, Logan Cochran picked up that foul earlier, and now
picked up a second one.
Gets his second, just that quick. And Campbell, or check that, Girard with 4 team fouls. And stepping to the line for Campbell is Aaron Jackson. He's in with 7 points. Check that, 9 points, and he misses on the 3-point play. The rebound comes down to the Indians, and O'Hara foul coming back the other way.
And Adam Jackson.
Aaron Jackson, his second foul. Team 9th. And again, you can see tonight's game starting Thursday at 7 o'clock on Armstrong channels 20 and 100. And then a bunch of times after that, check your guide. Also check it out on YouTube. O'Hara, the 1-on-1 front end rims out, comes down to Rich. Of course, as always, make sure you check out the latest edition of Loose Change. Campbell in, and Rue, just inside the free throw line, tied up in traffic, has grabbed the foul. O'Hara.
Yes.
That's his first team. Fifth. Bednar comes back in for Campbell. Collins sits down. 2:47 first half. 18-15 Campbell. Their ball baseline in. Into Rich, right corner. Has his point right to Luciano. Dribbles to his left. Hands it off to Toledo. Draws a double team. Now we go to Rich. Bednar, right corner. Trey on the way. Can't get it. And Rich comes up with a rebound. To Toledo. In tight to Rue. Over the shot. And he's hammered and fouled from behind. And it will go on Chester Williams. Pretty good ball movement by Campbell. No, they call the foul on Geyer.
Geyer. Oh, no, Colin Kramer, right?
22, Geyer. Oh, that is Kramer. Team 6th.
They missed the first.
18-15 Campbell. This is Ray Rue at the free throw line. The back end, got it. 19-15. Quickly back the other way. O'Hara to the basket, fills it up. He's got 9. 19-17. Campbell with the lead, working the offense. Collins has it right side. Bounce Luciano out on top. Slides to his left, now on the dribble. Comes to the Brooklyn side, and he's shoved and fouled. Kilborn.
Kilborn's his second, already the team 7th now, so this will be 2 shots, but they're in the bonus already as well.
And it's Ryan Luciano, 5'7" senior, to the free throw line. Steps up with 5 points, averaging 5.6 per game. Dip steals, good. 20-17. Campbell with the lead. They've managed to stay in front most of the way here in the second quarter. But trailed after one, 11-10. Louisiana looks it over, shoots, threads it. And he's got 7. 21-17. Here are the Indians. Kramer whips it off to Williams. 3-ball right side. Flat. Rebound Bello, left of the lane. Hands it off to O'Hara. O'Hara on the dribble. Passes off to Bello. 3 for 3. Left corner. Won't go. It was cleared off by Rue. He gives it off to Toledo. Into the full court. Toledo dribbles right arc. Now passes off to Luciano. Takes it left side. Looks for the cutter. Now send it out front. Near center circle to Cam Collins. 1:20 to play. First half. Collins down the right side of the dribble. Is fouled on the reach-in by O'Hara. It'll be his second.
I think they get Kramer again.
O'Hara was right there.
I think they got Kramer on the back end.
All right. Missing on that one. His second, teammate. Kramer will sit down, so we won't have to worry about that.
Standahar going to come in for him.
There's Cam Collins.
That's a 1-on-1 situation here.
He's yet to score tonight, having 3-7 per game. And chunks the front end, no good. Rebound pass to Williams. Girard back the other way. Williams attacks the rack, lays it up, glass, no good, but he's fouled. 1:15 first half. 21-17 Campbell. The foul goes on Toledo. His first, team 10th. This is a shooting foul anyway. Shooting 2. Strokes the first one good. Pass to Williams. Smooth player. 5 points. Averaging 11 per game coming in. Makes it a 21-18 game. Williams, 5'10" senior. It's the second. 21-19. 1:10 to play first half. Campbell in. Bednar to Collins. To Rue. Right side. To the cutter. Goes back to Collins. Front left. Takes it in the paint. Deals it right corner to Toledo. No shot. Lob out front to Luciano. Now to Collins. Luciano in the left corner. Inside the arc. Fires. Can't hit. Front left. Bounces out front to Standahar. Indians on a run out. Standahar to the basket. Sticks it. Mark Standahar ties the game at 21. 35 seconds to go. First half. Back the other way. And Edgar Toledo driving to the basket. Plugs it in, and he's fouled.
That's the tempo they like. I mean, that was on a missed shot, and they got it down already and got the easy layup. It's going to be Williams, his first.
Justin Williams is on the foul, his first. Team 9th. And Edgar Toledo steps up for the three-point try. Flexes, fires. No good. There's a foul or a lane violation. What do they call it?
Anyway.
Lane violation.
Probably lane violation, yep.
Girard ball, trailing 23-21. 25 seconds to go first half. Williams center circle. Works on Collins. Working clock. Justin Williams. Still with the ball. He's right, back to his left. Back to his right. Now he's going to pass. Does so to Standahar in the key. Back to Williams. Scoops it inside, in tight to Brown. Up with a shot. Blocked. And it comes down to Rich. Off to Toledo, who heaves it down court right before the midcourt line. And he hits the deck. And there was no shot as the buzzer went off, because there was a potential three-point shooting foul there.
Yeah, coach wanted a foul now.
Yeah, but they blew it off and said, nope, no shot. Our second quarter, again, brought to you by Baird Brothers Fine Hardwoods, America's source for fine hardwood products since 1960. Online at BairdBrothers.com. We're at the break from Girard with our score. Campbell, 23. Girard, 21. You're on 570 WKBN.
Enjoy the convenience of home phone service from Armstrong. Armstrong Telephone delivers reliability you can't get with a cell phone. All your calling is one low monthly price. No confusing rate plan. Your favorite calling features are included. Check out the exclusive online management tools. Set call forwarding, do not disturb, and more. You can even have your voicemail sent to your email. For great savings, bundle television, telephone, and internet. Armstrong, one wire, infinite possibilities.
Armstrong Local Programming features our community like no one else. Meet your friends and neighbors at special events. Find the perfect pet. Celebrate our region's rich history or enjoy our natural wonders. Armstrong Local Programming is available online, on demand, and on your local Armstrong channel. Find the complete program schedule at ArmstrongOneWire.com. Local programming, exclusively from Armstrong. One Wire, infinite possibilities.
Back at Girard, third quarter underway. Jim Evans along with Bob Gavalier, 23-21. Campbell with the lead. It's Girard ball. They work from right to left, although if you're going to be watching the game on Armstrong, it's going to be left to right. And you'll be able to see tonight's game on Armstrong 2100 starting Thursday at 7 o'clock. Dylan O'Hara loads up a long three. Right corner won't go. Rebound Cam Collins. Lob down the floor to Toledo, and they blow it dead, and they call him for traveling near midcourt. A lot of travels tonight.
Yeah, a lot of travels. That was most of the turnovers. And both teams, it seems like, I don't know if didn't see that one. I haven't seen too many obvious ones, so they're really maybe calling it a little bit tight with the traveling calls.
Here are the Indians, and Blaris almost comes up with a takeaway, and away from the ball. Two guys hit the deck under the basket, and a Campbell player is shaken. Girard with Brown, Williams, Bello, Kilborn, and O'Hara, and it was Mike Williams, the shaken player for Campbell. He's back up. I'm going to shake it off along with Jackson, Collins, Toledo, and Blaris for Campbell. Ball's into Bello, point right. On the dribble, passes up to Brown. Brown takes it into the paint in traffic, and he's grabbed the foul on the way. And it goes on Blaris.
Yeah, that's his third. Yeah, they're just calling that little hip check. That's all he's really doing. He's putting his hand right on the hip as he goes by, and that's what they're calling.
His third, team first. How long will they leave him in?
I think as the game goes, you got to get used to that. If they're calling that, you got to kind of stop it. Early on in the first quarter, you could do that until they start calling it. Then you got to back off of it. That's all. They're just calling that little hip check.
Here are the Indians. Bello hands it off to Brown from the right to left. And he loses the handle of the ball. Still pumps up the shot right at the lane. Won't go. And it's loose on the baseline. And it's picked up by Bello. And he's grabbed by Collins. His second. Team second. Girard ball baseline in. Several tries at this. Trailing 23-21. 6:50 third quarter. Ball's into Kilborn. Fires. Can't hit from 15. And he shoved the foul on the shot.
Oh, another foul on Williams here.
Yes, they did.
It's his third. There's two big. Coach Zenborg kind of going on and see what's going on here.
They're going to say the foul was on the floor.
Yeah, he was blocking out for the rebound. I'm not sure what was happening. We saw the shot go up.
Williams will sit down.
Already three fouls.
I don't know what I did.
Yeah, we're up there 3 fouls already in.
Girard ball. It's into Kilborn. Right in the basket. Loses the handle, and it's tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. So the Indians will maintain possession.
I'm not sure what who was under there for Campbell. They would have just let it go. It looked like it would just went out of bounds on Girard.
Baseline in. It's into O'Hara. In tight, sticks it. He's fouled. Foul on Collins.
That's his third.
Yep. So. O'Hara with 11 points and averaging 17 per game. And he'll try after the three-point play. Collins sits down, and Bednar comes in for Campbell.
Kind of just one possession, so to speak. They had 4 fouls and a couple of missed shots.
Short on the shot on the free throw, and there's push off and a foul on the rebound.
They're going to go Williams.
Chaston Williams.
I don't know if they're going to have guys left the way they're calling this game tonight.
Second on Chaston, team first. Going to get Campbell with 4. Already team here in the third quarter where it's 6:30 to play. Third set. Tied at 23. Here's Blaris. Takes it down low left. Under the basket. Has to deal it off to Bernard. To Jackson in his office. Low right. Sticks it. Aaron Jackson with 11. 25-23. Campbell back the other way. Brown on the drive to the basket to shove the foul as it comes off. No good. And he will shoot 2.
Ray
Rue on the foul. His first. Team 5th.
They're going to be shooting some free throws there.
Well, Deontay Brown is right now. Shooting 2. Tips and delivers. Got it. Deontay Brown with 5. (25-24). And it will stay that way. Flat on the second shot. Comes down to Campbell. Toledo will bring it up. Girard in a man-to-man. Toledo hands it off to Bednarik. Passes off to Boliris. Now to Jackson, left wing. He deals it to Toledo. Back to Bednarik. Hands it off to Boliris. Left arc. Boliris off the screen. No shot. Passes back to Jackson. He comes left to right. Holds up. Goes front left on the pass to Toledo. 25-24. Toledo's going to shoot a 3. Strings it. Wow.
That was impressive.
No one's getting open, so he just pulls the trigger. He's got 5. 28-24 Campbell. Here's O'Hara. Takes it inside the free throw line. Sticks the runner. Dylan O'Hara with 13. Back the other way quickly. Jackson comes to the right side. Too deep has the pass off to Rue, and he shoved it foul. What do they call offense?
They're going to get Kilborn here. That's going to be his 3rd.
Yep.
Surprised they called a shot on the shot, though. But
Ray Rue steps to the line. A point for the Red Devils. Lead at 28-26. Shooting 2, no good on the first toss.
We're in a tight game like this. You come down, look at the end of the free throws being a difference. Both teams not shooting too bad. 4-6 for Girard. 3 of 8 now for Campbell.
5:20 third quarter. 28-26 Campbell. And it stays at that count. No good on the second shot. Bello with the board. To O'Hara down the floor to Williams. Jump step into the lane. Puts it up. Can't plug it. And it comes down to Rue. To Boliris. Down the floor to Jackson. Jackson dribbles to the basket. Lays it up and in. Aaron Jackson going to the goal with 13. 30-26 Campbell. Girard in. Chasta Williams. Bounce off to O'Hara. Left arc. In tight to Bello. Up at the right hand. Rolls around and off. Brown with a rebound. Back up way too much. Won't go. Loose on the baseline. Grabbed by Boliris. Off to the dark. Back to Boliris. Boliris spin move into the lane. Loses the ball. Taken away by Brown. Comes down the right side. Loses it. Gets it back. Toledo all over him. Knocks it away. And out of bounds. 30-26 Campbell. 4:30.
And this is what Campbell wants. This pace. This is what they want to do.
Sure.
Come up and down like this. And it looks like a lot of confusion, but Campbell likes to play like this.
Kramer in the ball game. Gives it off to O'Hara on the cut to the basket. Lays it up. Won't go. And it comes down to Bernard. Off to Boliris. Pass off in the right corner to Luciano. Gets past Toledo. Takes it into the paint in traffic. Now to Bednarik, who threads the 3 out on top. Nico Bednarik in with 3. And we have our biggest lead of the game now. We'll take a 30-second timeout. 4:08 to play third quarter. It's Campbell 33, Girard 26. Here on 570 WKBN. Back at play. We're halfway gone. Third quarter, 33-26. Campbell leading Girard. The Indians end. Brown has it on the right side, and they blow it dead away from the ball, and I think it's going to go on Kramer.
Kramer, he's having a rough night.
That's his 3rd.
His fouls per minute average is going to be rather high.
He does seem to attract the whistle. Logan Cochran in the game for Girard. Campbell in, 3rd team foul on the Indians. Rue has it. Right arc. Dribbles into the key. Goes left of the lane to Rich. Passes off to Toledo, front left. 33-26 Campbell. Toledo on the dribble. Takes it into the paint. Inside to Rue. Floods it.
Coach will be happy with that one. They ran that to perfection there.
Sure did. Rue with 3. 35-26. Again, the biggest lead of tonight's game. Deontay Brown, top of the key. Got to roll on the Brooklyn side. He fills it up. He's fouled. Plus tax. We'll go to the free throw line.
They might get...
He goes on Rich. That's his second. Team 6th. 35-28. Here's Deontay Brown's stepping to the line for the Indians with 7 points. Trying for the three-point play. Six-foot senior, right around 10 points per game. And he rattles in the free throw. 35-29. Here are the Red Devils. Valeris into the front court on the right side. Passes off to Jackson, right wing. Checked by Stanaher in the game for Girard. Bounce off to Valeris, right side. Takes into the paint, shoots over O'Hara. No good. O'Hara with the board. 2:55, third quarter. O'Hara, Girard end to Cochran. To Williams in the right corner. Campbell in the man-to-man. Williams pulls up in the key, guns it, can't get it. Rich, go check that. Jackson with a board. Scoops it off to Toledo, down the floor, left corner to Luciano, who deals it off to Rue on the cut. And as he goes over the shot, fouled before shooting.
Maybe a Cochran on this, looks like it.
That's his third. Team 4th. Campbell ball baseline in. Well, about front center circle to Jackson. Aaron Jackson takes it right in the lane. Spin move to the lane and scoops it up and in. The official stepped in my way, and I got to see the end of it.
Well, you missed a good one because that was a
We're on the baseline tonight. Back the other way. And Stanaher in tight. And he sticks one. And take a 30-second break again. 2:19 to play, third quarter. It's Campbell 37, Girard 31 here on the Baird Brothers Tuesday game of the week on 570 WKBN. Back at Girard, Campbell ball. They lead it by 6, 37-31. Trying to run the back cut. Valeris attempting to connect with Luciano. The pass was high, but it was tipped by Stanaher out of bounds. So it stays with Campbell. Jim Evans along with Bob Gavalier. Here's Valeris left corner. Quick three. Got it.
That was impressive. Catch and shoot.
Sure was.
Made up his mind right away. Defense playing off.
He's got 5 back the other way. Chasta Williams driving hard in the lane. Throws it in off the glass, but he's fouled before the shot.
They're going to get Luciano.
Blocks on Luciano, his second. Team 7th. Again, no shot.
Called on the floor, but it's 1-on-1 situation already here.
40-31. Campbell with the lead. We're at 1:56 to play in the third quarter. And here's Chaston Williams for the Indians with 6 points. Looks it over. Shoots good. Williams, 5'10" senior, averaging right around 11 per game. 40-32. Williams looks it over, bends and sends. Bounces around and in. 40-33. 1:45 third quarter. And they're going to call Toledo for palming the ball. You don't see that much. So it's back to Girard. Tonight's Girard basketball brought to you in part by Santisi's Girard IGA Marketplace for USDA choice beef, USDA fresh pork, fresh grade A poultry, and they got all the best fresh sausage in the area. That's Santese's, IGA Marketplace. Here's Chaston Williams slashing for the cash-in, and he can't get it. And it rolls off to Balearis, who comes down the floor in 5th gear, and Chaston Williams almost into our table. Unfortunately, he was able to step on the brakes just in time. A little more up-tempo on that sequence. 40-33. Campbell ball. They have the lead baseline in the Jackson point right. Working on Standard. Jackson drives to the basket, lays it up no good, but draws the foul. Mia Standard, yep. That's his first.
Team's 5th, so the 4th quarter is going to be like a free throw show.
Yep. And here's Eric Jackson. Got it on the first toss. He averages 7.5 per game. He's way at 13, 15, 16 points.
Yeah, he is one of those ones where he's kind of picking up the slack. Other guys are kind of slow to get started. Balearis, one of the problems with Balearis right now, they have O'Hara on him.
No good on the second toss by Jackson. Rebound Girard. Trailing by 8. Point right, Chaston Williams. Works on Jackson. Passes off to Standard. Front right. Dribbles to his left. Peels it off to Brown. Left wing. Drives the baseline. Lays it up and in. Deontay Brown. Cuts it to 41-35. 1 minute to go, 3rd quarter. Quickly back the other way. Here's Jackson going hard inside again. Up with the shot, no good. And Luciano with a big board in the tall store. Looks to clear and he calls the timeout wisely as he was hemmed in. We're going to keep it here with 50.7 to play in the 3rd quarter. Again, you can see tonight's game starting Thursday at 7 o'clock on Armstrong channels 20 and 100, and then other times after that. Check it out on YouTube as well. And of course, as always, check out Loose Change. Warren Reserve and Harding coach.
Yeah, I was able to
great guy to sit there and talk with.
I was able to catch some of that today. It was good show. Good.
Wasco Funeral Home will personalize Funeral Home, the official sponsor of Campbell Memorial Red Devils basketball here on 570. Campbell ball, it's into Toledo. Works on Williams. 41-35, Red Devils. Luciano hands it off to Bernard, coming right to left. Has it out front right.
They play for the last shot here.
And check that, Luciano. Luciano on the dribble. Checked by Brown. Bernard. Back to Luciano. Now to Rue. Toledo has it now. They work for clock. 20 seconds to go, 3rd quarter. Toledo out in front. Bounce off to Luciano. Bernard. Guarded by Brown. Front right. Now to Toledo on the right wing. Drives the baseline to the basket. Up with the shot. Blocked by Williams, but followed in by Rue. 3 seconds. 43-35. And 3-quarter court heave by Chaston Williams off the glass. No good. And that will do it for 3. Don't forget, we'll have our O'Tron made possible by Boardman and Niles. We head to the 4th with our score, Campbell 43, Girard 35. Here on the Baird Brothers Tuesday game of the week on 570 WKBN.
That didn't take long.
Just a loose connection. Easy fix. If there's nothing else, I'll be on my way.
So, what about the bill?
No charge, Mr. Anderson. Armstrong doesn't charge for most routine service calls.
Wait, what do you mean, no charge? As in Zippo?
Zip.
Zilch.
Zero.
Nada.
Nothing.
Nil.
No charge.
No charge for most routine service calls. Armstrong. One wire, infinite possibilities.
Back at Girard, where the Indians have gone perfect this year. 7 games, but trailing 43-35. And here's Aaron Jackson rolling in the left side and knocks another one down to make it 45 with 18 points. Tyler Kilborn with a 3-ball. Right arc won't go. And the long rebound comes down to Mike Williams. Pass to Collins, stolen by Brown. Room service, got it. Yeah. 45-37. Campbell with the lead, working the offense. Jackson passes off to Blair for the circles. To Toledo. Left wing, double team. Lobs a call on the right side. Low right to Williams, sticks it off the glass.
That was a tougher shot than he made it look easy. But that was a tough shot and a tough angle, and a good job of Kilborn come out and defend him.
Back to 10 again, 47-37, Red Devils.
It'd be a great video to use the younger kids about using the backboard, though.
O'Hara trying to hit Brown on the back cut through his hands, comes up to Campbell, back the other way, Beliers to the basket, and he fills it up. And Craig Hannon wants a timeout. Beliers with 7, and it's a 12-point lead, biggest of the game. And we're at 6:33 to play in the third quarter. We're going to keep it here. I remind you to enter the 50-50 drawing at any of our offers they have online, pizzahut.com. And again, Bob, tonight's winner is
Scott Yurchishin. Girard. Yurchishin, yeah.
Usually that's Yurchishin. Congratulations to Scott. And we're going to be back here on Friday again.
Yeah, Friday against Liberty, and that should be another interesting one because Liberty kind of plays the same tempo as Handle right now. Even though they're down by 12, you can't keep Girard out with their shooting, but they have not played well here in this game right now. That shows how much improved Campbell has gotten, and it shows you, during the season for basketball, it's a long season, and even though you get off to a bad start in the conference, you still have a lot to play for getting into the tournament.
Right, here come the Indians, trailing by 12. Kramer in the game. Dribbles out in front. Pass off to Kilborn left. Park works on Williams. Has the ball stripped away. Jackson comes up with it. Behind the back dribble, and the deuce. Aaron Jackson with 20. Hashtag sweet. Camel, 51-37. O'Hara with a jump hook, no good. Right in the lane, and we have a Girard player down as Campbell runs it out, and Jackson comes up short on the layup, but we still have an Indian player down. I think that's Kilborn.
I think it is Kilborn, too. That's
yeah, he's rolling around, and we sure don't like to see that. For obvious reasons. 1, Girard 37 here on 570 WKBN. Back at Girard, trying to do a little engineering work. Injured player for Girard on his own, okay. It's Girard ball, trailing 51-37. 5:40 to play in the game. O'Hara pours, can't score. Top of the key on the 3. And the rebound down to Campbell. Jackson to Collins, to Toledo, to Beliris. Back to Collins, point right. Both teams coming in on 4-game win streaks. And of course, Girard leading the blue tier in the AAC. And as Jackson making a move to the key. What do they call?
Traveling.
Wow.
I thought they were going to call a foul.
Yeah, for sure. We split 2 defenders, but it goes back to Girard.
10 turnovers now for Campbell.
Indians in. Campbell in the man-to-man. Shasta Williams, top of the key. Passes right side to Bello. Checked by Jackson. Now to Standahar in the right corner. Stolen by Collins. Saves it in. And O'Hara comes up with it. Low right. Muscles it up. No good, but he's fouled.
It's Toledo on the foul. Yeah, smart by O'Hara. He knew he had a shorter player, so he just muscled him up, took him over, got the foul.
Toledo's second.
Coach Zenborn out trying to get a what's going on here.
Team 8th. Here's Dylan O'Hara stepping up for Girard with 13 points. Shooting 2. Threads the first one good. Dylan with 14 points now. 5:05 to play in the game. 13-point Campbell lead here in Girard. And O'Hara knocks down the pair. And on the inbound, we have another whistle.
They were going to have stepped on the line. It looks like
Valera's trying to get it in quickly, and he stepped over the line.
On the line, so Girard going to come out pressuring here, try to turn up the tempo themselves.
Standerhart will get it in, or attempt to, and he does so out between the circles to Williams. Pass off to Brown. Left the key, now in the circle. Deals it to Standerhart, back to Brown. Works on Toledo. Jump step in tight. Puts it up and in. Brown with 14. 51-41. Girard pressure. Here comes Jackson down the left side for Campbell. Dribbles into the lane and is going to get fouled this time.
I think they might get Williams. It's going to be his third.
Chester Williams with 3.
One more away from the bonus.
Team 6. Collins to get it in. Does so to Williams. Fills it up in tight. Williams with 6. 53-31. O'Hara shakes his guy. Pours, can't score on the triple left side. And Blair's runs down the rebound. Bounce off to Jackson. Brings it down the left sideline. Again, splits 2 defenders. Brown almost with a steal, but Jackson comes up with it. Goes to Valeris, to Collins, front right, back to Valeris. And he lobs it in the left corner. Way too much for Jackson to get to.
I think someone tipped it.
Okay, it might have been tipped.
Yeah, they're going to say someone tipped it.
Deontay Brown was ready to inbound. And as we roll down to 4 minutes to play in the game.
Yeah, Girard had to come out of that zone they were playing most of the game because they're down here by 12.
53-41, and Brown knocks the ball out of bounds again for Girard. With a 12-point lead, we'll see if the Red Devils work some more clock.
Thanks. Maybe he heard you the front one.
Ball's inside to Williams, up with the shot, no good. He has the follow, won't go. And behind the back scoop by Jackson comes off and down to Girard. And then another push off on the rebound.
And 3 missed opportunities there.
Well, it took him 3 quarters and a half to realize we were sitting here on the baseline doing the game. But
fouls on Valeris, that's his 4th. And 9 team fouls for Campbell. So the rest of the game here, Girard going to be shooting 2 right now. This is a 1-on-1 situation.
Here's Dylan O'Hara. Steps up with 15 points.
It's a key possession for Campbell. They had 3 point-blank shots and they couldn't get it in. There was 3 layups they missed.
O'Hara sticks the first one with 16. He had averaging 16-9 per game.
Yeah, Harris shooting the best, 76% for the free throw line.
Strokes the pair. 53-43. Campbell by 10. 3:40 to play. Check that in the game. And Campbell turning the ball over their end. So pressure's starting to pay some dividends for the Indians. They're going to have to come with it the rest of the way. Kramer in the backcourt. Checked by Collins. Now Toledo. Passes front right. Girard end to O'Hara. Back to Kramer. Dribbles right to left. Back to O'Hara. Shakes the guy. Takes it to the baseline. Up with the runner. No good, but he's fouled. And Dylan O'Hara knows when he gets the opportunity, he's got to take it.
Well, he knows right now Valeris is guarding him, so as soon as he gets the ball, he's taking it, because right now Valeris can't really do too much with the 4 fouls.
Fouls on Bednard.
So Valeris kind of just let him go that time.
10th team foul. So they're in the double, but he was in the act of shooting, and O'Hara with another free throw. 5 in a row.
If you're Coach Zenborn, you might want to call a timeout here. You got 3 left. Team playing a little bit out of control here with the pressure that Girard's putting on. Maybe settle them down a little bit.
53-44.
They're up to 12 turnovers now.
3:25 in the game. And O'Hara rattles the second one in and out. Campbell rebound. Off to Jackson. Rolls on the Brooklyn side and knocks it down with another slick move.
And he just can't keep up with his speed right now.
55-44. Aaron Jackson, playground clinic here tonight. Girard in, Deontay Brown, low right, scoops it up, no good. Bello rebound, and as he goes back up, the ball is stripped out of bounds. Girard ball, trailing by 11. 3:01 to go in the game. Ball's into O'Hara. Right baseline. As he tries to dribble out of traffic, blocked and fouled by Collins.
That's his fourth. Hey, he's bumping him with the hip. You can't really do that, even though O'Hara did have the arm around him, but you can't really bump. He just kind of bumped him with the hip. He was in good position, and he kind of moved up a little bit, hit him with in his hip.
Here's O'Hara, 5 of his last 6 at the line, and again, he's got the touch just enough. Bounces around and in. They win 19 points now. 55-45. Dylan O'Hara. And again, soft touch comes through. 55-46. Campbell in. Collins to Williams. Up and in. He's fouled by Chaston Williams. And Mike Williams will go to the free throw line. Campbell.
That's going to be 4 on Chaston. That's going to be a big one. And even though they just get one shot here, that puts Campbell in the bonus. So they'll be shooting free throws. They were coming in. They were shooting 4 of 11 here in this game so far. So
Williams in with 8. 57-46. Campbell by 11. And again, Girard's perfect home win streak in jeopardy now. Williams with the three-point play. Too thick, no good. Rebound to Cochran. 57-46. Girard and Cochran to Bello. Drives right baseline. To Standahar to O'Hara. 3 Bills, can't get it. Rebound Bello to O'Hara on the cut, and he lays it up in and out. But it comes down to Jackson. How did that come out? Off to Toledo. And Coach Semborg calls timeout. Nightliner Embroidery and Screen Print for uniforms, team and corporate apparel, spirit wear, banners, signs, and more. Call 545-8108 or stop by just down the street, 16 West Liberty Street in Girard. And find out how they can help you stand out. Jim Evans along with Bob Gavalier with 2:26 to play in the game. 57-46, Campbell on top. And again, in the first matchup between the schools, Girard pulled away to a 50-32 win. But we knew it would be a different scenario here tonight. Certainly not to say that we thought this would be the situation at this point, but we knew Campbell would come with a lot more here this evening.
Yeah, I'd agree. I'm kind of surprised right now. They're up 9, but they're just playing very well right now. They took advantage early on. They were struggling from the shooting their shots in the second half. They really done a better job of penetrating here against that zone. They were struggling. It was Campbell's. Both these teams playing very good defense in that first half. The second half, both teams did make adjustments. They're penetrating a little bit more, both these teams.
57-46, Campbell ball, side in, into Williams, off to Collins. Lobs it to Balearis, low right. O'Hara all over him, now to Toledo between the circles. Edgar dribbles down the right side, now under the basket, scoops it off to Jackson, who scoops it up and in.
Well,
great assist. 24 for Aaron Jackson, 59-46, 2 minutes to play in the game. Campbell with the lead. Here's Deontay Brown, jump step into the lane, it's stripped away, and there's a tie-up on the floor.
Timeout. Girard gets
timeout before the tie-up. Let's take another 30-second timeout. 1:54 now to play in the game. It's Campbell 59, Girard 46 here on 570 WKBN. Back at Girard, Indians ball, trailing 59-46. O'Hara has it left side to Standahar, to Bello, right arc, pours, can't score on the 3. O'Hara runs it down. splits two defenders, forces one up from 10, it won't go, and he draws the foul. Dylan O'Hara knows what to do when he gets the ball. And the foul goes on Mike Williams, his fourth. And again, they're the double now. But O'Hara in the act of shooting with 20 points.
Campbell, you just got to hang on because you got a lot of guys in foul trouble here. It's probably the best Coach Emmer. I'm sure this is the best they'll say they've played here this season.
8 of his last 9, 9 of his last 10 at the line. Dylan O'Hara, 59-48. Full court, man up by Girard. Aaron Jackson runs down the right side, draws a double team, and Campbell calls a timeout. Leading by 11. We'll keep it here. 1:33 to play in the game. And, of course, we'll have our O'Charlie's player of the game in our post-game show. O'Charlie's, good food, good times. And, again, we'll be back here on Friday.
Sorry to interrupt. They called a foul before the timeout.
Yes, they did.
Sorry to interrupt you there.
No, I'm trying to advertising here.
Sorry, messing you up.
No, not you. Aaron Jackson, the 1-and-1. The foul was on Bello, who gets the rebound. 18 foul. Bello, slasher for the cash in, lays it up. Won't go. Rebound Williams. And they've had a lot of
easy look
inside shots bounce around, in and out, and back the other way. Deontay Brown with a reach in and the foul for the Indians. And that's his second, team 9th, with $1:16 to play in the game.
It's going to be Belair. This is still a 1-on-1 situation here, so they're really struggling. 1 of 6 here in the second half. Just again.
1 of 7. No good. O'Hara rebound. Girard in. O'Hara off the Brown. Tries left baseline. Shoots from 12. Nope. And the rebound down to Aaron Jackson. Coming back the other way is grabbed and fouled. Might be Bello.
And he'll get 2 now as each team.
No, it's no, they have Brown up on the board. No, it's Bello. And that's his second. Each team with 10 now. 1:03 to play in the game. 59-48 Campbell. And here's Aaron Jackson, who's been terrific tonight. Sticks the first one. .25. 60-48. Jackson looks it over. Dip steals, rifles it in. 61-48. 1 minute to play in the game. Kandahar to Brown. Again to Cochran. 3 bills. Money. Greg Gannon quickly calls a timeout. Logan Cochran with the 3 out on top, his first points, and that cuts it to 10. 61-51, but we're at 50.6 to play in the game. And again, we'll be back here on Friday to see the Indians take on Liberty, as we mentioned earlier. They've got Lynn Bowden, one of the area's top athletes. Our first look at the Leopards this season.
Campbell just coming off a 2-point win over Liberty last week.
Gee whiz, we'll look at it. A week tonight, we're scheduled to be at Warren Harding for the Raiders and Ursuline.
You're going to have some track meets here.
And then the following Friday, we'll be over at Fitch. So we have Fitch and
Boardman and Boardman and Fitch to end the season. And we got tournaments already.
And as Campbell gets it in, Jackson's foul on the backcourt. 48.5 to play. And the foul goes on Cochran. That's his 4th. And again, on Friday night, we'll have a double deal for you. As we mentioned, we'll be here bringing Liberty. Over on the Sports Animal, they're finally trying to get Ursuline and Mooney in. But who knows?
Scheduled in January.
The weather's supposed to get really cold.
Well, the only good thing is school's off, so they can't have canceled school. So.
Yeah, if the weather's bad, but I don't think it's supposed to be on Friday, so.
Even if it is bad, I think they're playing it.
Well, they played last Friday.
Yeah, they played last Friday. Unless they have a huge snowstorm, which I don't think they're calling for that.
And Aaron Jackson splitting the pair. Makes it 62-51. Girard in. O'Hara out on top. Pours. Can't score on the three. Rebound Mike Williams. 40 seconds to play in the game. 62-51 Campbell. Williams to Toledo. Bobs out front to Jackson. And he draws the foul on Logan Cochran. From Logan Cochran. And he's out. Coming off the bench. Colin Kramer will come in for Coach Hannon. And here's Aaron Jackson putting big time at the line for the Red Devils. 2-2, no good. (62-51) Campbell. Coming into the game 7-10, but this is a team that might be doing some things come tournament.
Yeah, I agree. They won 4 in a row here.
Jackson.
Some suspensions early on. These teams coming together now.
Back the other way. O'Hara runs it up the floor. Off to Kramer, who unloads the three. Check that Standahar, and he drains it. He's got 7, 63-54. Girard calls timeout with 18.3 to play in the game. And trailing 63-54. And again, one more reminder, you'll be able to see tonight's game starting Thursday at 7 o'clock. Armstrong channels 2100. And then check the whole game out online on YouTube. Just go to Armstrong and put in Campbell Girard, and there you go. And again, as always, check out Luke. The latest episode, I sit down with Bob Larica. Still colorful guy. Again, took Warren Western Reserve to state. Had some great teams there. Harding. Just always a fun guy to talk to.
Sure, in between was a lot funner than the actual. Some of the stories in between, right? The ones you
a couple.
The ones you couldn't put on the air.
We weren't able to talk about it. Yeah, you're right on that. Back down the floor as Campbell breaks pressure and Jackson with another deuce. 65-54. Girard and Bello. Left wing is fouled.
Going to get 3, I think, on this one.
5.5 to play in the game. Bednarik on the foul.
I think he's going to get 3 here.
Yeah, he is. He'll make it 2 as he misses the first one. Strokes the second one good. Christian Bello, his first point. Intentionally misses the second one, trying for the rebound. He shoves Jackson going up for the ball. 4.6 to play in the game. And the unbeaten home streak comes to an end here for Girard. And here's Aaron Jackson back at the free throw line, getting a standing ovation from the Red Devil bench. And he threads the first one good. Make it a pair. 67-55. Kramer back the other way. And he deals it off to Standahar and lays it in at the buzzer. And that will do it. Don't forget our O'Charlie's Player of the Game coming right up. Our final score, Campbell Memorial 67, Girard 57. here on the Baird Brothers Tuesday Game of the Week on 570 WKBN.